Getting engaged is definitely one of the topmost experiences that people are excited about. Most people, either if you've waited a long time to get engaged or if it happened, almost immediately, I believe getting engaged definitely is one of those experiences that you're just happy to keep, dwelling in or going over. But do you know that there's a mistake that many engaged couples make after they get engaged? That exactly is what today's video is going to be about. So let's get right in. Hey there, I'm Kemi, an on demand wedding planner, and I help engaged couples with the guidance and coaching needed to navigate the wedding planning journey. Need help with brainstorming, tips and tricks, or just a listening ear? I'm the girl to call. So let's connect. So you are engaged. Congratulations, that's good. So, what next should you do? What are the things that should come after your engagement announcement and all of that? If you ask me, well, you're not, but I'm going to ask myself on behalf of you, what should I do after I get engaged? My answer to you is, are you ready? Nothing. Yeah, you shouldn't do anything major after your engagement. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by nothing. Now, after your engagement announcement, and either you announce it or to your family and friends or just to both of you, whatever you've done, after you said yes, I will marry you to each other, most people tend to jump right into wedding planning, into venue scouting and all of that. And I think no, slow it down, cool off a little. Let me paint a scenario here. I am not a wine drinker, but I've watched a lot of movies to know exactly what people do, and I've talked to friends, so I know what people do. But let's assume there's this exotic wine. It's this special, very nicely crafted wine that you've been served. Do you just grab the cup and drink it up like that? No, that's just ugh. Appreciate the craft and appreciate the art that's gone into into the winemaking. So what you do, you have the wine, you swish it around in the cup, you perceive the aroma, you enjoy the aroma of the smell. You try to figure out exactly what the components of the wine is, and then you might take a sip to taste it. You want to dance it around your mouth and just get into that feeling of appreciating the wine, and then you drink it up. You enjoy it. You don't gobble it. It's not a shot, but you enjoy it. You don't just down it like that. Or think of let's have this wonderful outfit made for you. Do you just get into the outfit and run off? Except if there's an emergency, and that's exactly what you have to do. But in most cases, you appreciate the beauty of the outfit. You look at the details. You go and all that goes into appreciating that outfit that you've been anticipating, you've been looking forward to it. Maybe you're gonna go on the red carpet with it. You want to ensure that you are looking your best. So you appreciate the work that's gone into this, and you allow yourself to enjoy the reward of the wait before you then get into the outfit and parade it, or before you then double up the wine and you just down it. You have this anticipation. The same thing applies with your engagement. You've anticipated it. You've waited some time, 1 month, 1 week, 1 year, 10 years, whatever the duration of the wait, for moving from girlfriend, boyfriend to fiance and fiance. You had to wait. And now that that wait is over and you've crossed the bridge, I think you should wait there a little longer. You should savor it. You should enjoy that phase. And don't rush into wedding planning. No. Now, this might not be the typical advice you should be getting from a wedding planner, but as a wedding planner that really does care, because I do care, this is not just business for me. This is something I really enjoy. And while I am not a wedding expert, because no, I am not a wedding expert, but I have worked with a number of couples and I have seen how jumping right into wedding planning is not actually the best thing. It's not ideal. So, what should you do in this nothing phase, in this phase of being engaged but not doing anything? Enjoy. Enjoy yourselves. Love upon yourselves. Go places. Create memories. Enjoy your life, get to know each other more. Do everything that just helps to solidify the love that you have. Appreciate each other. You've anticipated this day. Girl, appreciate the ring on your finger. You waited to wear that ring. Appreciate it, enjoy it. And then when you are getting bored with doing nothing, or probably, you can't wait for so long in not doing anything, then the next thing you want to do is talk. Talk. Well, you've always been talking. That's good. I'm hoping so. But talk more. Talk about your expectations from each other. your expectations from the family that you're going to build, your expectations of the marriage that you're going to have and the home. Get to know yourselves better. Yes, you've known yourself always well. Good. But now that you're official, there's still some other things that you know. In fact, when you get married, you still keep discovering yourself. So do nothing immediately, then start to talk and get to know yourself more. And then you start to fantasize. I like to daydream, and I think it's a good escape place. And I think you can do the same thing too. Now, I am not saying plan the wedding. No, you can fantasize about the wedding. Talk about what time of the year do you think will be good to have a wedding? Should it be a winter wedding? Should it be a fall wedding? Should it be a summer wedding? Are you going to have it at a beach? Oh, that might sound nice. Just talk about what you want for the wedding. Talk about how soon or how far out you want to have the wedding. Do you want it immediately? Do you want to, wait a little longer? We are not planning the wedding yet. No, you're not calling anybody yet. You're not booking anything. You are not even researching or, creating pin boards and stuff. No, you are just talking about it. You are dwelling in this phase of being engaged. I think this phase is really important because it then segues into wedding planning. And wedding planning is a totally different game altogether. The energy that you bring from this phase of nothingness, of just loving up on yourself and being engaged, the energy from this phase of waiting and just enjoying yourself is going to feed you when you get into this phase of wedding planning, when you start to actively, make decisions and talk and all that. Because you've already talked about your preferences and your expectations and your desires and your wishes, when it comes to wedding planning and you have to start making decisions, even when you are at loggerheads, because you will be at loggerheads sometimes. Some days you might not agree on certain aspects or certain things. You probably want to have an intimate celebration and somebody wants to have more people at the party. Because you've talked already during the engagement phase, even when you get to this phase of wedding planning, it's easier for you to come to a good compromise or come to a good resolution. And you know what? You're not going to hate wedding planning because you have laughter from the phase of engagement. You have memories that you've created. Remember when we went to this place? Oh, it would be good if we could go back there for a honeymoon. Or it would be good if we could have this food because you've researched you explored during the engagement phase. I like to think of the engagement phase as the phase of passive research. The wedding planning phase is the active research when you are intentionally going to gather information, like you're going after it. But during the engagement phase, it's passive research. You're exploring and you're making notes. So when you go to places to eat, you try new meals and stuff like, that might just be good to have on the wedding, served as the menu, one of the menu items during the reception. Or you travel to places and then you start to think, we just might have a destination wedding here, or this might be a good place for honeymoon. We could come back here, or you just might have ideas from the places you've been to or from the things around you that you can then bring to the wedding celebration because it becomes a part of who you are, and it helps in ensuring that you also have a personalized wedding celebration. Because copy and paste for wedding celebration is a no-no. I feel if you are going to enjoy your wedding celebration, then it should be tailored to you and who you are as a couple. So my video today was just to share with you what to do right after engagement. And it's nothing. Enjoy yourself, love upon yourself, and savor this phase of your life. And after you're done with the nothingness of just loving upon each other, then talk and fantasize. Give yourself enough time to appreciate the love that you have. And you've waited for this while. You've anticipated this phase of your life. Enjoy this phase. Now, I can't tell you how long this pause is. It might be 2 weeks long or 1 month long or 3 months long, whichever the duration you want. It's going to be for you to decide. You will be the ones to know, okay, we're ready for wedding planning now. And of course, it also depends on how soon you want to plan your wedding or how far out you want. But I beg you, well, I don't know if I'm begging you, but I think I want to pass across to you that it is important that you do not jump right into wedding planning after getting engaged. So if you think that this has been wonderful information for you, then I'd like to hear from you. Please leave me a comment in the chat box, in the comment section below, and let me know, what do you think about this video? Am I saying something helpful or not? I'd like to hear from you. And if you're engaged, let me know, how long did you wait after your engagement before you started to plan your wedding? And if you are just getting engaged, let me also know, because I'm very curious. I'd like to know, how long do you intend to enjoy this phase of just being engaged before you get your hands busy with wedding planning? I believe you've loved this video, so yeah, please give me a like. I believe you're going to share it also, because you should share it. You have friends around you, so let's help each one of us. Let's help each other. I'm hoping this has been helpful in helping you to identify what to do right after your engagement. Enjoy it and don't rush into wedding planning. So what you're going to do now is hit the like button because you like this video, and then you are also going to share because you have other friends and family members who would find this helpful too. And then I invite you to subscribe to my channel, because I am building a community here, and I would love to just have this platform to interact with lovely couples like you. My goal is to help as many couples as I can to get properly, enlightened as they go into wedding planning. And if you would be planning your wedding yourself, or you might be needing some guidance along the way as you go into wedding planning, then you should give me a call, because I would love to get in touch with you and help you along the way. So it's a wonderful experience. Enjoy this phase of engagement, and when it's time for wedding planning, give me a call and I'll be waiting for you. Till we meet again, be blessed and be merry. I'm Kenny.